Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Braces Update. This isn't just a normal episode of the Braces Update, so this is a special episode, I guess. It's been a year since I got the braces, so yeah, so it's been a year. So basically on this video, I'm going to show you guys what a braces looks like after a year, what a braces treatment looks like, what the process looks like, and you know how far I've gone, you know, and basically the process of how my teeth are basically after a year, you know. So throughout the video, or basically when I'm showing my teeth, I'm going to basically paste a picture of myself on the first the first picture I took right after I got the braces. I'm going to paste the picture here so you guys can basically compare. So yeah, let's get right into it. So just the basic, you know, even though it's been a year of treatment, it's still just basic, changing the wires and then changing the bands and all that. But so what we are still doing, we are still closing the gaps basically. But you know, I'm just going to show you guys what my teeth looks like after a year. You know, it's been literally exactly a year. So yeah, so let's get right to the video. Let's not make the video long for no reason. So yeah, so you can see the gap at the top is basically gone, which was big, you know, but you know, you can see that, yeah, like there's basically a little gap there. So but the gap at the bottom, which used to be large, like it was really huge, you can see on the picture. So it used to be really huge, but it's also like almost gone too. So, and then the girls at the girl here at the edges here, and at the sides of the middle gap are also closing. So you know, the top gap is practically gone. So like if it remains like this, I won't even bother, because I don't really, like, this is like no gap. So yeah, so that's what we got now. So you know, you can see that we are still closing the gap, so you can still see the top gap is still, the top band is yellow, the band that closes the gap. Then the bottom is it's a lot more translucent, so you might not see it, but you know, it's there. You might not see it, but the bottom band is also there, and it's a little bit translucent, so you can't see it. But you know, we are still closing the gaps, you know. And my issue has always been gaps. I didn't have crooked teeth, so you know, crooked teeth braces treatment for crooked teeth mostly takes more time than just gaps. So I think at most maybe I have about 6 months to be done, hopefully, you know, because I'm kind of sick and tired of going to the dentist like every month. So, and it's not like I'm complaining, like but you know, like, you know, even though the procedure, you know, going to the dentist, it takes like a couple minutes to just change the wires and all that, but it's still, you know, I still have a job, you know, it still get tedious sometimes. So that's just basically it, man. So at the end of the day, you know, if you're having any doubts on how good braces treatment is in Nigeria, because most importantly in Nigeria, because that was the first thought I was having before I got the braces. Because you know, I didn't know any, like, I knew people that had braces when I was in secondary school, which was a long time ago, but I didn't know any other person that had braces. So which was kind of hard, you know, for me to, you know, ask questions or all that. So that's the reason why I actually documented my own treatment, so to help others that are having the same issues like me. So you know, the only information I had when I started looking into braces was basically, I was only getting information of treatment abroad, you know, like United States or England, so which are not the same at all, because braces especially United States, where like anything that's to do with healthcare is like ridiculously expensive. If I was doing this in United States, it would have cost me like $10,000, which is nowhere close to my price. And I've seen comments on my first video when people were like 1.3, well, that's too much, bro. $10,000 and 1.3 is not the same, or they are not on the same street. So you know, that's one of the huge advantage of getting in Nigeria. And this documentary I've made, or I don't know whether it's a documentary, but basically these videos I've made I've basically made it easier for people to understand that Nigerian orthodontists are also good at their job, and even though the price seems a little bit lower than the Western countries, there are also good treatments. So yeah, so if you haven't doubt of thinking that Nigerian orthodontists are not good or whatever, you think the treatment is not going to be as good, now you can clear your mind and get it. So that's just basically it. So that's it for the video, man. I don't want to make the video to be unnecessarily long, so like and subscribe. Please like the video, because like the video so I can have the energy to make other updates. So yeah, I guess I will see you on the next updates. Peace.